If a person learns a second language at a young age, they are more likely to do better in school and in their journey in education. In this speech, I want to be able to inform about how the child's brain is impacted by learning a second language before the age of 5. My family, I was born in Venezuela, but my family is from Italy. So since I remember, I can differentiate between the two languages really easy, understand and speaking them. And I feel that has helped me a lot in my journey in education. That's why I'm so passionate about this topic and I like to search about it and I like to talk about it. In this speech, I'm going to be talking about the following points. First, I want to explain how it helps in the child cognitive development part of the brain. Second, I want to explain how kids don't struggle by learning a second language. They don't get overwhelmed or stressed. And in my last one, I want to explain how it can make them more open-minded and friendly to other cultures or people from other countries or other states. First, I went to the website Lead with Language in the section Feed Their Brains and boosts their academic achievement, last updated in March 2020. In that website, explain how the cognitive part of the brain is more developed than people who just don't have that additional language, and it can help them to understand more easily math problems, critical thinking, and it can help them to retain more information, help them in their memory, and I feel that's gonna help them in the long run in their education. In middle school, high school, even college, memory retention is an important thing. It's gonna make them easy on them to be able to do that. And in my second topic, I say that kids really don't struggle with learning a second language. That's true. Usually we think that we're putting them on stress because they are really young and we don't want to annoy them or do things that are gonna make them feel bad. But it's the opposite. It's more easy for a kid to understand and process a new language that for adults or teenagers. I went to the website Earthio. In the section Children Have Less to Learn Than Adults, last updated in 2015, and they explain how kids have the time by their side. They don't have that much to do as an adult or as a teenager that is going to school already. It's gonna help them to process the information. They have a lot of space in their brains, and you're just gonna fill in that space with a second language. Also, if you learn a second language as an adult, it's more complicated because we as adults we use really complex sentences, and we are going to be trying to translate all those sentences to the new language, which can make us more frustrated. And by my last main idea, I say that kids can be more open-minded and friendly to new people and cultures. And I think if I went to the website Lead with Language in their section Culture Sensitivity, Empathy and Tolerance, last updated in March 2020, and they talk about how a child can get really sensitive to other cultures and try to understand them better by learning a second language, and also it can make them meet people that they wouldn't meet if they speak the second language. So it can be really beneficial for them and for other people and for the people that they are meeting. In my conclusion, I want to say that if a kid speaks a second language before the age of 5, it can help them in their journey in life and education. Also, we have to remember that kids don't get stressed by learning a second language, and that it can make them more open-minded to new cultures and people. Thanks for listening to my speech.